All right, we are back. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us. Hope you got a little snack or something. I've said it a lot today. Boy, those Swedes can play some Counter-Strike.
I'm not going to say Danes can, but let's just say that first map wasn't exactly like we hoped for, at least. We predicted Inferno to be a NiP victory, but not this huge.
Yeah. And we've got MBK sitting on the sidelines, heckling us and joining us. And he actually called 16-2
yeah, and he was close.
Before it started. He was really close for a while. I mean, after 13-2, he was spot on. But then, of course, the one round we're going to look at, round 17, is the one that ruined NBK's prediction.
Yeah.
And started basically a kind of a mini run of dignitas. We're only going to show one round because we wanted to leave all the other stuff for Tweeday to make a highlight movie, because it's obviously just a NiP highlight show, this first map.
Yeah, but what we can see here is that the dignitas use every single amount of money that they have in this situation. They spread around the map, they do some nading. Actually, not really doing any damage to the NiP team so far, but what is up with the NiP and Chico in this one is they play kind of passive, and as you can see, also the dignitas lineup uses some smoke to prevent the early peaks. But because they play so passive, they end up making a late decision. You can see only 30 seconds left of the round. People still rotating from second mid. Fetish gets one and does not get traded by the guy who was behind that sandbag. And yeah, now they need to go for fast B. Siblings gets the first ramp here, drops down. And there are 4 dignitas players at this B bomb site at this very moment. And yeah, it's just going to be one after one coming in from NiP. And yeah, for the first time, dignitas maybe outplayed NiP, and it was maybe the only round where they actually outplayed them in this whole best of one.
Yeah. And again, you know, sometimes you're feeling it, and sometimes you're not, right? That switch goes on and off. Obviously, they had some great moments of like, oh, we can hang, but just 13-2 puts you behind such an 8-ball. What do you do in that situation?
You want to get pistol round. First of all, that didn't happen either. So dignitas was in like a very bad position. They don't get any pistol rounds. They had problems getting opening kills. They had problems doing mid-round decisions. Be on point to go to the final in this very tournament. You know?
So next map, Nuke.
Yeah.
I mean, again, put yourself in your normal place. In-game leader. Obviously, NiP's very excited. They're okay. They got nothing to lose. They even got a map to throw away if they need to. But what do you say to your teammates? If you're
say that we can do better than we just did. It was a poor performance. We try to help each other out now, communicate more, be more on point with the aiming, get the pistol round. Also, a factor we need to talk about is they're going to start CT and Nuke now. Unless they do something ballsy, which would be to pick the terror side, which I don't think is going to happen. So it's going to be interesting to see, and they need the pistol round. They need to get some momentum going. Actually, I think that that Nuke is okay for dignitas. You know that NiP is really strong in it, but I think that if they can close down the early yard push from NiP, it should be good.
Fantastic. And again, folks, got him on Twitter, Mouz_Katie, CADI_MOUZ_Katie. Follow this man on Twitter. Tell him how great he's doing. You're an amazing analyst. It's great to have you with us. That being said, we are ready. Map 2. Jason and Jordan, take it away.
Katie. I'm not going to forget his name this time. Thank you for that, Sir Scoots, and welcome back in. As you said, we're going to be underway with map number 2 on Nuke here, and we saw Nuke against you guys yesterday. It was a 16-2. Not to rub salt in the wound or anything like that, because I'm American.
You can rub it all over my face if you'd like.
That might happen a little bit later on. But right now we have dignitas and NiP. We're gonna have dignitas starting over on the CT side and NiP over on the terrace. And right now, how important is this pistol round for dignitas? Just morale-wise, and not to mention in the game.
Yeah, you said it. Morale-wise is the key thing right here. They just need it to get some momentum going. NiP especially is pretty loose on their T side, so if they get pistol, that's only going to add to it.
Well, right now, one thing I have always noticed that Forrest loves to go outside every single time possible. And Freiburg is waiting over towards ramp to go for that push.
Looks like they're going to do an upper hit.
Freiburg is set up, Fifth Laren and Forrest are
pretty
waiting.
big player right here. Oh, gets taken down.
They completely caught him off guard too. He was just turning around, but we see Fifth Laren pick up another one. Forrest gets one as well as Zipnix. There's one man though in the heaven right now. And there's one over towards lobby. They need to get the bomb down. It will be planted. But they know device. They know where he is. And they probably know where Cajun B is as well. Device getting knocked down to 71 HP. Forrest looking for that kill over the side. Get Right does clean that up, and that will be NiP picking up the pistol around here. And only losing one man again.
Not good for Dignitas. They're probably going to want to try to get a force buy here. And let's see.
Well, we'll pick up a couple of P250s, a couple of CZs, and you know, we have to tell you guys what's on the line, or at least remind you guys if you're just joining us, because the winner of this game, if NiP do win the second map, we'll be going to the grand finals to play against potentially the winners of Virtus Pro and LGB.
And adding a nice $25,000 to their pocket as a differential from third, fourth to first, second.
Getting a minimum of 50,000, then potentially 100,000 for winning first place is a huge payday. Not to mention just the fame you get from it, which
can
might
definitely
be
buy yourself some new shoes after that. All nice and pretty.
I would definitely buy some new shoes with that one. And now we see NiP still playing it a little bit slow, a little bit safe. Forrest. Now, how did you guys deal with Forrest and his constant pressure outside? Because I think every single time he was there.
We kind of just watched him kill us. That's how we dealt with it. The thing is you know, at ESEA land, we came back from a 12-3 when we were T-side, and we actually 13-2'd them to beat them on our CT. This time, however, we were not able to control their outside, and they controlled us. So if the same thing happens to Dignitas, I think you're going to see NiP take at least 9 rounds on this T-side.
All right, well, now they're getting aggressive towards this upper side. Everyone has rushed in. So, of course, going to be a save. Device just hopping up and down, trying to get some damage on the Forrest. Does actually get him down a little bit. KGB picks up a kill on the 5th Laren, though. Unfortunately for him, actually, no, fortunately for him, sorry, he has been able to pick up that AK. And now it just looks like Dignitas are potentially trying to save that AK here. I don't really have high hopes of them being able to get this defuse, especially with them completely set up in the site. So we're looking at potentially round number 2. As Get Right picks up a nice kill on the Device. And it looks like KGB will be able to maintain control of that AK.
Curious to see how Dignitas is going to choose to play the outside. If they're going to give it attention, if they're not going to give it attention, if they're going to snipe it, or if they're not going to snipe it.
Forrest losing out on his gun right there. Dupree picks up that one with the CZ. And the rest of NiP just going to back away and give that one up and not get the kill. But either way, a couple of kills coming in. Makes it a little bit expensive. But now we're coming into that 3rd round here. And KGB still has an AK in hand.
Yeah, who's the sniper on Dignitas most of the time?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is actually Zipnix.
Because I want to see if they're going to snipe outside or not, because the thing that NiP does well is they control that outside, and they really like to pull the CT rotations before they hit a bomb site, so pay attention to how Dignitas rotates as the half progresses.
They did throw some nades out there. They got 5th Laren down to 87. Get Right picks up a kill over onto Fetish. I believe it was towards Ramp here, but KG picks up one. Before Exist does return the kill back onto him, though. So they're going to smoke off that CT side and push towards this ramp area. So only Dupree with 16 HP. He's up next to Device, but unfortunately no gun right now. And looks like they're going to get that ramp hit definitely coming in. And Dignitas looking for another kill. They've gotten 1 man down, but it looks like NiP is going to carry along that gun with them. That KGB did have, and that hit will come in here in just a second. Rushing into the site, looks for anyone there. Unfortunately, he's not going to find anyone. Just smoke off that doorway. We do see one in the window room. Exist did some very low negative come in, getting Exist down just a little bit in health. But you can see how low they are on your screens as actually Zinix picks up the kill on Exist. And now, Get Right trying to defend those guns. Another smoke coming in as we see Device pick up a kill on the Force. And now all of a sudden it's a 3-on-2 here. And Dignitas might be able to come back from this. 5th Laren in the back of site. Get Right on the ramp, looking for one man to pick off here.
They're both very low though.
They have basically no health for them. As Get Right picks up the kill on Dupree. And you see Device over towards ramp.
NiP is playing this smart, just using the obstacles around them to force the peak. 5th Laren, big kill right here.
There's 5th Laren getting it and picking up the 2nd. And will be NiP sloppily picking up that 3rd round, but we will finally see that buy coming in for Dignitas here. And this is what you're wondering. Are they going to walk outside?
So we got Fetish picking up the op. So if we key into Fetish here, I'm curious to see what position he takes, because you know, this is a big thing for them. I think we're going to see 5th Laren and Forrest do some kind of outside clearing. So if they could put a stop to Fetish, then it's going to be a tough time for Dignitas.
All right, well, let's definitely see if he can pick up anything here and if he control. He's going to go for the peek forward garage. And there's going to be one man come around the side. Actually, it's smoked out here, so unfortunately won't be able to get off that clean shot. Almost hits that one, though, through the smoke. And now just going to back away, not even get vision onto Red here. And not really going to have much of an impact right now. Is Forrest going to be able to get through Secret and get down to lower now.
like I said, this is what NiP does good. They get down secret, and they like to see the rotations. So they're going to probably start messing with ramp in the next 10 seconds, and from there, it's going to be based off picks.
You called it perfectly, Freiburg. You're pushing up, Device already down through here. KGB trying to watch the upper side for him. There's 3 men waiting to come in through.
Look at him just getting in lower. Beautiful play. Forrest is going to come up and flank the ramp here. It's going to be very tough for Dignitas to hold it. Forrest doesn't get... Oh my god.
It's taken down, but KGB and Device picks up one as well.
Big
Completely
plays
takes
by
the flank
KGB
out.
and Device there to get those kills. I don't know how that was happening.
Oh, he's damn good, that's how. And Device picks up a kill on a Freiburg, and now it's a 2-on-5 here. NiP not able to get straight into this lower, even though they have the backside. He just picks up a kill on Device. Now KGB spots him out. He's going to be able to pick up that one. That is now bombed down, and now he's all by himself in a 1v1. Get right,
Great
gonna go down as
play
well.
by KGB that round, real solid. He basically won that for him. I'm not quite sure how Forrest didn't get that kill. They were both falling back into him. I thought we were going to see a Forrest double kill right there.
Yeah, that was 3 kills for him too.
Big round right there. To be honest, NiP completely outplayed them that round. They controlled them. They had the pinch ready, but that one small play changed it. And you see that a lot in CS:GO. That, you know, even though you're behind the guy, it's really hard sometimes to get the kills when someone's moving in this game compared to 1.6. You put your crosshair on them, and it's not always a free kill.
Sometimes when there's no pressure, there seems to be the most at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. So looking at Fetish again here, see if he can make something happen. He has that gap on the left though. I think he's gonna get one. Oh, legged.
Unfortunately, not
he
really.
didn't leg him. Through the corner.
It was very close though, and right now they have game control of lower, but
he's in a good position to get one. Hopefully the vent guy stays alive there, Dupree.
oh my lord!
Great kill by Forrest. This can turn things around for them if he stays. Oh my god.
And Forrest picks up another with that gun. Device pushing up, the bomb is going down. He's going to pick up a kill on Exist. Isn't he getting more? He does spot out Freiburg, gets the kill.
Device in a good position here maybe to get one more.
Fetish coming in with it off as well. Freiburg now on the back of sight. Fifth will pick up the kill on Device. Fetish now in a 1v3 on basically a save.
Wow, Forrest just won for them by getting that vent kill because otherwise it's going to be very tough.
Oh, get right. Focus. Isn't going to let him save. That will be the op down. And who knew Forrest was good with an op?
I did, actually. No, but seriously, it's funny. He likes to whip out the op, and he's got a lot of skills with pretty much every gun.
Oh, sorry, I meant Deagle. Wow, I got ahead of myself.
Yeah,
damn
it wasn't Deagle
right there,
before, but I just decided to elaborate because he seems to be good at pointing and clicking with anything.
One of the best.
But yeah, right there, if he didn't get that vent kill, all their focus was going to be on the white door down there and lower, and they probably would have taken NiP out pretty easily, so huge kill by Forrest.
And with that round alone, they actually forced Dignitas back on a save here.
Yeah.
No armor, and Forrest going to be able to get back up on top of Twinkie. I call it Twinkie.
I call it Twinkie or yellow as well.
Thank
I
God.
like Twinkies.
See, this is why I like
and
Americans.
They are yellow.
Yeah, this is why I like Americans, because they know the real names of things.
Hostess.
I'm a little disappointed that Twinkies actually were stopped being made in the US.
Aren't they back though? I'm pretty.
Takes it off, and then now you see like a million clones of it.
So, looks like it's going to be an easy kill on occasion B here. 5-1 for NiP. We'll see. I don't know if Dignitas has enough for an op, so maybe you're going to see an aggressive outside push here. Beat them.
Well, they have picked up a FAMAS here on that side of Cajun B. Fetish was the man to watch outside. Sitting on no money right now, though, with that M4. It seems like another easy game for NiP. Dignitas obviously have put up quite a good fight. You know, the first couple of rounds they struggled, but they definitely started to win some back. And NiP, as you see, Fetish going to be actually sitting in the back of garage here looking for someone. But at the same time, as you see the smokes coming in, he's not going to have any vision of this.
The Great Wall of China. Or smokes, either way.
I was trying to think of some pun to go for that one, but I learned to just not stop and let those go by me and not worry about that opportunity. But fifth layer though, still at 58 HP, and it looks like we might see a hit onto upper side. Forrest going to be watching the back. Dupree does pick up a kill on the fifth layer though. So haven't gotten the first other round. Forrest going to actually go straight into upper here, and he's not going to be contested at all as Exist picks up the kill on a Zipnik, so they're going to have control of upper, and we're going to have
Dignitas could retake this together. They got one low on NiP.
Wow. Forrest. Play Mario if you can just do that with a gun. Now, completely clinching on with the vents, and dignitas trying to play for the retake, but 3-on-3 here. And this Get Right is waiting for him. Fresh picks up one. He actually picks up a second, but Get Right finally turns around, picks up the guy into main. And now it's a one-on-one Device with 2 HP. Get Right with full. Not looking for the kill. Just gets knocked down to 46 HP. Flash going to come in, and actually he's going to get the kill. What an outplay by Device. He's going to get the defuse off of this.
See if he gets it. Nope.
Oh, that's a shame. But so well played by him there with that flash to catch Get Right off. And either
Did he
way,
not have that?
I don't believe so.
I don't think he did, but gosh.
No, he didn't have a kit, unfortunately, but still well played, and that has to be some sort of a morale boost for him, you know, being able to retake that when they were at least a man or two down, too.
Yeah, that was tough. Forrest and Get Right are such playmakers. It's really, you never really can count them out until they're dead.
And even then, gotta be a little bit scared of their ghosts.
And even then, he might just haunt you.
Right now, dignitas gonna be going for a save yet again. They have a couple of deagles. And one thing I always like about NiP's play is that they always seem respectful. You know, they never go anything too aggressive, even if they realize the other team's on an eco. Fantastic shot on Device. Just clear up that ramp for him just a little bit here. As you see, KJB, that is, gets taken down. Now just looking for the next on the Zipnix here. He's right off the side. He sees he's there. He picks it up. And that's his third of the round. And if anyone was questioning whether or not he was able to step up after giving that leadership role over to fifth layer, and he's definitely put those in silence. And Forrest gonna pick up the last one. So now 7 rounds for NiP, and you pretty much called this. If NiP get full control of outside, they're looking at least 9 rounds terrorist side.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Dignitas to come back. And the thing is it's not like Dignitas is completely outskilled. They got skill on their side, but it's decision-making that really determines how you're going to play versus a team like NiP. Because not only do they got skill, but they got a lot of experience with these type of matches where they kind of just have ice in their veins. You know, they don't really hesitate on making too many decisions, so you got to be on point.
All right, now you see KJB, 80% headshot ratio, currently 5 for 6. And with that has him up off. I mean, looking down towards ramp here, looking for the pick, and NiP have, I don't think, died once to an op just yet. This KJB just waiting for that moment to shine. He's going to continue to get chipped down here, now down to 83 HP. It looks like that ramp hit will be coming in here in just a second. No one even working outside on the team of NiP.
Well, they got NiP down, fifth lane down secret already, but he's lagged.
Oh, okay. Did not notice that. My bad.
So, you know, I forgive you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. And see, Exist gonna be pushing a ramp, picks up. Actually, doesn't pick up anything. Device picks up a double for himself.
Looking good here for Device as this smoke's completely helping them out.
KJB backs him up, picks up one for himself. Now it's on the hands of Get Right and fifth layer in a 2-on-5 situation. Fetish, and looking for fifth layer outside, not going to spot him. Dupree is waiting for fifth layer to actually come up those vents. Dignitas finally picking up their second round here on the CT side of NiP.
Hopefully Dignitas takes this opportunity to realize this is their chance to start tackling NiP's money. You got Forrest with $11,000. He buys the AWP, so let's see what he's going to do here. Cajun B has an op, Forrest has an op. That's probably going to decide the round right there with this pick. So,
looks like we will tag along with Cajun B and see where he does go. Looks like he will be heading outer here. So, this is their chance, like you're saying. Dignitas to control outer. Can we actually watch a Twinkie here for Forrest, who
it's
has
going to be a
comeback.
push. Forrest calls the push. He spots it. So they're probably maybe going to try something ramp here pretty soon because of that.
And just as you call that, they start rotating over. They have the smoke there. Device almost all by himself at ramp, spamming through the smoke, looking for the first kill. Does spot out Exist, but will he get the kill? He does pick that one up, but not before getting dinked a little bit.
Good way to fall back there.
Now KJB.
But they know there could be, yep, that guy's in window.
And just smoke him out. So well placed by them. That's all on Device to hold on to this push. Defeat just spamming through the window. Not going to catch with anyone just yet. Smoke's going to take him out of door as well. And Device looking for the kill, but fifth lane picks one up. Dupree picks up the kill on a Freiburg as he jumps through the window. Looking for the planter. He hit him once, but he hasn't got the kill on the bomb. Will get planted. Now it's a 3-on-2 at just as Dupree still in window. Trying to work that in Zipnix.
Forrest is going to play smart here. He's got an AWP. It's going to be tough for Dignitas to win this.
Fifth layer and is currently in Toxic right now. Double flash is coming in. Forrest does get blind up a little bit. He still has that cross-side window. Gets the kill. Fantastic shot on Dupree. And now Zipnix waiting for the defuse.
Yeah, too much experience by Forrest. He knows he just needs to hit that one shot, and he's gonna be able to win a one-on-one worst case scenario.
That shot. God, I wish I had reaction times like that. I really do. And Forrest definitely showing some class right now. And I mentioned before, you know, I talked to him. He's saying, yeah, I played okay yesterday, but not as good as I want to. Currently 11-5. He's definitely stepping up for his team right now, doing an amazing job. And with the AWP, we'll see if he can continue to do that. We're going to see a mixed pot of buys coming out. Dignitas, 2 Famasas, 2 M4s, and a Deagle here. And
Dignitas had the right idea of pushing outside the round before, but when they got spotted by Forrest, it really threw them off.
And they lost ramp room from that here.
Again, Forrest outside looking for a pick. With Fiffler in.
Dignitas is going to give that one up here. Exist. He's been very instrumental at taking ramp so many different times now. He'll be actually pushing that one up here. Forrest does spot the man out. Unfortunately, doesn't connect with the shot. And now you need to get towards Secret.
Man. Just moving swiftly. I love.
He feels. You can tell he feels confident.
Yeah, it looks like he's just walking through a stroll in the park. He just never really hesitates too much.
Right now, he's not hesitating to get into garage as well. There's going to be one man to his left. Will he spot him out? Oh, he doesn't see him.
This is dangerous. They know that Dignitas isn't peeking, so they're either all in upper or all in lower right now.
He doesn't see him. Will be the kill finally come in as Forrest picks that one up here. And now he's just still waiting to hit ramp room. They're actually heading up.
They're going to execute on upper pretty soon here. NiP Gearright's going to flash through the window, and they're going to come out hot like bats out of hell.
So Mix and Dupree and KGB all waiting for this. Here goes Freiberg leading the charge for his team. It's the last flashes to go, and he's going to look for the first kill. Zinix picks it up now. Exist gets it.
Checked. Wow, there's a big double kill without Exist.
He's been so damn good in this game so far, and this map, to get the entry frags.
Tough 2-on-1 here against two very experienced players. This is playing it properly, just playing very spotty. Using the hut to conceal his position. They're going to fight together. NiP is very tough to beat in those situations because what they're both good at is acknowledging that sometimes in those clutch situations you need to play spotty. You need to not play for the kill like Zist was front hut right there. But the second they knew that Cajun was in upper and he was near the vent, they just decided to double peek. So a lot of times you'll hear a communication like swarm or face or fight. Just one word that tells them, hey, we're both going to peek right now. So great play by NiP.
Definitely showing a class, and currently they're leading 9-2 on Terrace side of Nuke here. Dignitas needs something right now. They're currently very close to being knocked out of the entire tournament. And Exist again, getting kill onto the Device right there, as well as Fetish. He's playing so damn well this game. He really is.
He's a consistent player, always in strat calling or not.
Here comes Exist with a flash, still just waiting it out. And again, like I was saying before, the respect that they're giving Dignitas.
Yeah.
They realize they're saving, not going to rush anything. They want to secure these rounds. They want to get into the grand finals because minimum of $50,000 is waiting for them.
Yeah, in a situation like this, when you have numbers, there's really no reason to make.
Oh!
Wow, nice shot.
That has to hurt. Cajun V picking up the kill and Exist. The fifth layer already pushed through Secret, already waiting. Now Freiberg going to get the kill on the Cajun, not let him get that gun.
He's playing smart, waiting for Fiffler to come up the ramp here and clear it, and then they're going to flood out ramp once he's got it. Gearright's going to start fading toward ramp with the bomb, and Forrest is pinching it, so this is going to be a beautiful pinch on lower. NiP.
Alright, so that would take him to 10 here. And Flaren, like I said before, has been able to clear out the bottom. Dupree now looking for Forrest. He'll get actually completely gooched up here. Will get taken down. Now Zip makes the last man standing in a 1-on-4. Gonna pop out through the vents. And look for at least a kill here, but Forrest is waiting off to the sides. Looking for gets the click.
Just clicking things, you know.
There was a word, I think, that Cadian was saying yesterday when he was watching Forrest play on Train, I believe it was. And he was saying, crisp. His shots, it's just like one click kill over and over and over. And he's still proving it yet again.
Yeah, I mean, I think the more he gets comfortable in this game, the more you're going to see Forrest highlights. The guy's got got a robotic right hand. He's very precise. So let's see here. No snipers on Dignitas as they're suffering. Let's see how they decide to counter NiP's outside strength here. They got Fetish up on Catwalk, Dupree close on the right here. If they can get a couple kills, it could turn out for them. But I'm afraid that
it's the first time, though, that they've been able to sneak someone up here, and Dupree spotted already one man.
Get checked from... Nice! There it is. If Fetish can get one more, it'll look good.
Dupree has picked up two here.
Oh, no.
Fantastic shot on a Fetish.
Fetish needs to get those frags right there.
And now KGB going to give his chance over towards T-Red here. Spot out, one man Exist. Just going to back away, play this one safer. They realize it's currently 3-on-3. They need to start picking up these rounds. Device still watching from heaven. Won't hit the shot, unfortunately.
Zypax might walk into Get Right's rotate here soon, and this just great shot on occasion B.
It's really painful to see those shots sometimes, but Device has responded though, so now back to 2-on-2 for Claren, sitting on 34 HP. Going to be working through lower. And the bomb is currently down outside.
I have a good feeling for Dignitas this round. I don't think Fifth really knows what he's walking into.
Flash, this Device has to kill the Fifth player. Now Get Right in a 1-on-2, looking for the kill, gets it on Zipnix through the wall. And Device all alone in garage. Get Right rushing out with 18 seconds to go. Smoke coming in, he's gonna get the bomb. Will he back out of it though? Device gets a nice shot.
Oh, Device. Great play by Device to stay home there.
Fantastic job, and they pushed outside, they controlled it, and like you said, they were able to pick up a round off of that.
Yeah, big double kill there. Who was that got it early? Was that Dupree?
I think it was Dupree.
Okay, yeah, Dupree got the big double kill. So like I said early, you know, not to toot my own horn there, but the only way that really can control their outside is either an aggressive rifle push or to have a sniper hit their shots. And NiP's, as I call it, Great Wall of China, really cuts off a lot of vision from you really getting a pick. So it's hard if you're not up in their face.
Right now they're looking to pick up these last 2 rounds. They definitely need to come into the T side. It's always possible for them to do it. Fetter's going to be peeking out. It gets taken out by Forrest though.
Wow. Forrest just showing no mercy here as he takes down Secret extremely fast. Dupree though on the stairs. Oh my god. Forrest just showing absolute composure here with the mouse hand, with Freeberg taking down the lower sight.
Not to mention he did get dinked off of that
Got dinked and still just tapped the guy. Get Right calls the guys down vent, so they know there's one vent and they know there's going to be one ramp.
There's Cajun B, that man over towards ramp. Forrest going to be watching the backside for him. Fireberg spamming through the smoke. You just have Cajun B pick up a kill though, onto Exist. Fireberg rotating over to window. Forrest on a 10 HP, looks for the kill, gets taken out by Zipnix. Now it's a 2-on-3. Bomb has not been planted here just yet. For Flaren looking for a kill. It's taken down from inside the site. Now it's all on Freiberg. 1-on-3 situation, looking for the first kill. He gets it on a Zipnix. He's got 2 more to go, and he has 40 seconds to work with here. He has 1 HP though. And he's waiting for that man to push through ramp. He's gonna peek through door here. Gonna spot the guy on Nets, gets the kill. Now it's all on Cajun B, who gets the kill to Famas.
Freeberg there. I actually kind of got confused there with the trades. It looked like NiP was in a good position, but Dignitas made smart plays there by not being too scared at ramp and just kind of running out and fighting them. And
that was with the man down from the beginning of the round.
Well, it was actually started out as a 5-on-3 situation, so great play by Dignitas to recover.
All right, well right now, 10-4 in favor of NiP. Into the last round of the first half, and you can see on the player cams alone, NiP just look calm, they look confident, and it's honestly being shown in their scores currently. Forrest, again, with help with Therian, going to push outside.
Yeah, almost every round, Forrest is taking this type of role. Dupree, get some spam off.
Oh, he's going to hit too. Knocked down a 70 HP off of that. Forrest still spraying through main, as I believe that was Fifth Laren has gotten down through lower. Does this continue to be a nuisance over towards this ramp side?
We'll see if Device can get a couple of kills again here. It looks like NiP is probably going to be coming towards ramp. If Device can time his nades right, let's see what he has left. He only has a flash. This is going to be tough, actually. They're going to come out checking the right, so look for him probably to only get 1 kill unless his teammate helps him out.
Oh, Device actually pushing in to Exist, gets taken down, but KGB picks that one up. Saving things all up here for Therian, coming in from outside, coming in from main, picks up the kill. Freiberg gets one as well. There should be bomb going down in any second out into the
NiP
upper
just
side.
doing a great job bearing down on those kills upper. Really, really tough for Dignitas to come back this round.
Forrest can peek in the radio to spot Cajun B out. Doesn't connect with a shot though, and plays it safe. Just backs away, not going for the kills, going for the round. And it's all to fetch Cajun B to pull something back. Fetch does pick up 1. Now Get Right looking for him in the main, gets the kill. Now will be in his pajamas, taking an 11-4 lead here in this first half of Nuke. They're 5 rounds away from getting into the finals.
I think, you know, my money's on NiP right now. I don't like to count people out, but like I said, if NiP even got 9 rounds, I thought they were going to win, so.
All right, now you can see them on your screen. Even Heaton, who, when I talked to earlier, was nervous about going up against Dignitas, he looks calm. And the entire team of NiP look good as well. And you can see Dignitas right there, a little bit worried about their tournament hopes, about staying alive right now. And
yeah, I mean, Dignitas, as I said before, they got a lot of skilled players, but you know, I think the combined experience of NiP is tenfold to Dignitas in terms of competing in matches like these. So it's going to be really tough for Dignitas to come back because NiP is not going to get flustered by a couple of round losses. You know, they're going to stay composed and they're really going to keep grinding away. So Dignitas needs to do a good job of getting pistol and establishing some kind of flow here.
Yeah, so some momentum, something going on. And
something, because they're not going to win by playing random. They're not going to win by just scrimming. Like, you know, we kind of did that on Dust 2 yesterday versus NiP. We weren't necessarily playing random, but we kind of just, the second we got control of a catwalk or long, we just made a move as a unit, and that was working to our advantage because we were able to trade, because we realized we don't feel that outskilled by NiP, even though they're the top world players. We just feel like if we could be on top of the speed of their play, we could right. match the trades with them.
You're forcing them to react to you guys, and you guys not react to the way they're playing.
So on a map like Nuke, it's definitely tougher because you're running into corridors versus Dust 2 where it's really wide open.
Right.
So I think that plays against Dignitas right now because they're not feeling too confident in terms of their frags. Device got some kills at half, but you know, they're really going to need to forget about everything that's happened so far and approach like this is the first half of the best of 3.
Yeah, that's true. And right now, I mean, within this best of 3 alone, you're seeing the difference that Nico made on their team when they had him prior. And he was a brilliant opper, brilliant all-around player. But right now, we get underway here with the second half. So Ninja Pajamas, they are now 5 rounds away from getting into the grand finals. And Dignitas, they have a lot of work to do if they want to keep their hopes alive. And here we go. Pistron coming in. We say it every single time, it's going to be a big one here. If Dignitas can't pick this up, they're going to be in tough trouble. But here we go. They're looking to control on the outside. Fifth line just pushing straight in.
Just taking control of the lobby. Immediately know that the Dignitas is outside. Dignitas is going to need to run quickly to take advantage. Get Right's in the connector. They don't know he's there. Look for him to get a couple kills right here.
This picks up one. Get Right finally going to pick here. He gets one onto Exitnix here and going to just back away.
Good for Dignitas.
And here comes Forrest. Actually, Fetish picks up the kill onto him here. Going to turn around and try to help out his fifth player, and has retreated from lobby. Get Right now, still playing safe. Fiber going to be watching into heaven.
If Fetish can kill fifth player and come back to ramp, they have a chance at winning this, but this is really what it comes down to.
Right now, Dupree.
Smart play by fifth player in to control the situation. Now he knows where they're at. See, that gives him a lead call. Now he knows they have to go up Rafter, which Freeberg is already covering, or go lower, which Zist can rotate too easily.
Oh, Zist, fortunately missing out on those shots right there, but he does escape with his life, and he does know exactly where Dupree is. Freeberg looking for the kill, gets taken out by
Big
Dupree.
Kill.
Now looking for fifth layer in here, and it's a 2-on-3 right now with Zist very low on health. But Bomb hasn't gone down just yet. It's going to get planted here with 20 seconds to go, and NiP are going to play it for the retake. And Dupree pushing up into Hut.
Big kill by Dupree.
Fantastic shot, and that's how to save their hopes here. Fetish looking for the kill. On to Get Right, gets it, but Dupree kills him. It's a replica of what we saw earlier on. Now Exists with 2 HP going up against Dupree. He's actually going to run away from this one. The flash comes out. He blinds himself, and he gets around the corner. He's going for it. And Dupree has to push in. He has 2 health. He's going to come for the backside. He gets the kill. Saves the round, and that picks up 3 for himself, and now takes Dignitas here into the second round of the second half.
Great play by Dupree there to get aggressive on the Hut and look for that pick. He knew Fiffler was ramp based on the previous altercation in the ramp room, so he knew he was coming back to Hut. Really big round for Dignitas there. NiP, you see Get Right's got the Mag 7, so Dignitas has got to be careful. Maybe we can key into Get Right here and see what he decides to do.
He can make anything happen at any given time, on any given Sunday as well.
And I think it's Saturday
Scoot's not
right
looking
now.
at me though. It is, but I was waiting for Scoots to look at me. I guess he didn't catch on to that one. But he's been pretty good. Any given Sunday. I can know what he's saying. I can read his lips. But Get Right with that Mag 7. He's looking for a big play here, and like I said before, Dignitas, they have to watch out for it. And you see them respecting that. I'm not sure exactly what they're up against in terms of firepower, but if you know how damn good NiP is and the plays they can potentially make here. And Get Right, he wants to look outside. He's peeking towards the garage. He's trying to get the information. Fetish will spot him out here. And he's going to switch. Oh, he's switching to the Mag 7. And he's waiting to get pushed. And it looks like Dignitas are going to fall into this.
I think they're going to come boost, though. If they boost, they could get by him. Yep.
And Get Right is just waiting. Is he going to hear them? Is he going to hear something? Looks like they're not, and they will be able to get on top of heaven. He has to know something's up, though, for how long it's taken them to get here.
Might be spotting that soon. Nope, it's back around there.
That boost, here it comes, get right. Still just waiting off to the side, waiting to make his moment. Here's Fetish,
he gets his kill and takes the AK, it could work out.
He sees him, he gets right behind him, misses the first shot, gets the second though, and he has an AK just like you said. KGB's up there, he runs straight up, and he almost gets the kill, but Device does shut him down. Now the next man's coming up, Forrest picks it up, and he's gonna have that AK. Oh my god, Forrest, ridiculous with that deagle. And now Fifth player getting the kill. They save it on an eco.
Forrest flies up the ladder, gets one on the ladder, and then one knees the guy on the floor. Again, showing not only composure, but robot-like aim there.
Robot-like aim. Someone needs to check his arm. See if he's a cyborg right now because...
That's the bionic arm.
That is ridiculous play out of him, and he looks happy. You can see him smiling on your screen too, realizing how big of a play he made right there.
Wow. I thought I had a bionic arm. Forrest is my idol.
Even Device is saying nice shot over to him for that one. And
wow.
Now they're one step closer.
That is not what you want if you're Dignitas. And like I said, God, and they could have won multiple ways just by not checking that close left corner. I don't know how whoever that was didn't check the corner.
That was Fetish, I believe. Yeah, unfortunately didn't check out on that one. And I know NiP fully gunned up. Now we have Dignitas going for the full save here, but they do have two P250s. And Exist is waiting as well as Freiburg for them to just push in. Nice push in the hut here. Exist is right in front of him. He's going to spot him out. Has to get the kill onto him. Looking for the second. He will pick that up as well, but not before getting dinked up. But Freiburg gets taken down. Get Right comes in though. Gets the kill on the Zitnix. And the last man standing will get the kill on a Extinct here, but he won't have that gun just yet. He has picked it up. He's in a 1-3 situation. Fifth player is going to get that one. And now NiP, 13 rounds to 5, are close to securing their spot.
Very tough right now for Dignitas. Very tough to come back.
I just love reading the names for the items that are dropped for it. Yeah, Heaton, GG. Yeah. Good stuff on that one. I hope all 105,000 of you are enjoying today's show. We have another semifinal coming up next, which would be between Virtus Pro and LGB. We still have more rounds to go here. Can Dignitas keep their hopes alive? And Bomb, thank you, Steel, for that one. It's actually down in spawn, and Fetish had to go back to pick that one up here. So, what does it actually say, if anything, about the team? Maybe just a little bit of miscommunication, or maybe it's just them kind of
getting out of it.
Yeah.
Not sure.
It's hard to read into, obviously, but
yeah, definitely could be them just talking and trying to figure it out. You know, they don't have many rounds to work with.
The Flare peeking from Secret, punches the first kill, but Dupree comes up huge right there, picks someone up for himself. Garrett waiting for them to cross towards Secret, but he's blocked out by that smoke.
They're so scared to take the Secret control. They think Freeberg's there. That's what he does a lot.
He's coming.
You see him in vents so they know he's rotated lower. But that's what NiP does so well from round to round, is shift their setup to make you think they're doing one thing, and then you fall into the next. Big kill by Zist to even it up. And they actually have an advantage here because one of Dignitas players at 28 health. Forrest, just great awareness there.
Okay, so another not get right.
Now they're all going to stay pretty tight here, try not to get picked. They got the number advantage. They just need to find out where Dignitas is going from this point, and they don't really need to fight much. Get Right fighting just a bit.
Just like you said, not just spotted, backs away.
Backs away, exactly. Doesn't need to do much because they have to commit somewhere eventually. And Freeberg's got lower, Get Right's got under ladder.
And there's 15 seconds to go here.
Forrest is upper.
Oh, Get Right, it's too easy for him. That is now round 14. You even see Heaton pumped up here, realizing how close, how much he can taste the victory right now. And they're getting ever so closer, 14-5. And we will see that save come out of Dignitas. So safe to say, we will see round number 15 come in here for Ninjas in Pajamas. And Dignitas going for the long one, going for the overtime.
I don't think they have the experience to really take this back, to be honest. It's going to be tough. You know, most likely we're going to see a 15th round here for NiP. And
oh, that nade coming in. Oh my god, the damage he just did to Fetish down to 2 HP. Now Freiburg going to come in, going to pick up one. Get Right, going to pick up another one as well, and they are just shredding through them. That nade completely tore them a new one. And just like you said, that round 15 now coming in.
No chance there with no armor. You know, they just get shredded by those AKs and M4s.
And here we go, first match point of the second half. NiP 15 to Dignitas 5, and we're seeing Dignitas buy anything they possibly can. If they can come back from this and take it into an overtime, it would be one of the greatest comebacks in Counter-Strike Global Offensive history. The chances of that will be very difficult here.
Yeah, just knowing you don't have any rounds to work with is a tough mentality, and you either got to go balls to the walls, or it's probably not going to happen.
Well, at least the windows, if anything, right now. I hope you caught on to the song I was referring to.
Yeah, sweat drops down?
Yep, it does. And right now, dignitas are sweating like crazy as Fifth Iron picks up the first one, picks up a second here.
Kill.
And the nade even come in, going to do some good damage. On top of that, they're going to back away though as they have picked up the bomb, but in a 3-on-5 situation, KGB can be the big man here though. If dignitas can hold on, he can flank around. There is that potential.
They're losing patience here. I don't know if they truly believe in the way they're playing.
Well, if anything, they need to bay leave right now, channel the inner San Francisco area.
Bailey.
That's a league thing.
90% of the people on stream have no idea what you're talking about.
I know. But right now, Fabric looking for a kill on the KGB. Not getting it just yet. Whoa, secure that one here. Now it's on the hands of the Pre and Fetish. All both by Ramp Force. Gets taken down though. And that is that potential push coming in. See Fifth Iron peek around the corner, looking for that kill. Gets Dupree down at really low health, but they clean it up. That is NiP picking up the 2-0 victory. And they have secured themselves the spot into the grand finals right now, where they have secured also a minimum of $50,000, where they could potentially double that into $100,000 if they can beat the victor of Virtus Pro and LGB. But overall, I mean, just looking into that game for NiP, they looked just so damn solid the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, and if you notice, they didn't really deviate much from what we've seen in their previous matches. They really tried to let Dignitas do something out of the norm to try to beat them, and Dignitas wasn't able to do that. So for the most part, you know, even if, you know, the winner of Virtus and LGB watched that match, I don't think they're going to get much out of it, because Dignitas, or NiP didn't really have to do anything out of the norm.
Yeah, they didn't show anything really special in that one. And I remember, I was talking to MBK actually after yesterday when he was casting. He was saying that Molotov that they used over towards Sandbag on Inferno, they used in their game where they lost unfortunately against Hellraisers. They were saving that actually into, you know, the semis or the grand finals.
Dignitas was? Or
No. Sorry, Titan was saving that special Molotov that they used to pretty much pull someone out of position and pick up a nice kill in Sandbags on B on Inferno. And unfortunately for them, they didn't really advance on, and they couldn't really save that special tactic. But right now, that makes me wonder, does NiP have something up their sleeve that they can use coming into the grand finals for them?
Well, I think what they have up their sleeve is extremely good players and maybe some magic tricks. Maybe Force pull out a bunny.
Maybe he
throw it at Neo.
Maybe got that bionic man going on with the mechanical arm or something.
They're just a well-oiled machine is a term we've been using a lot this weekend. And not only well-oiled, well-greased, maybe...
well-trained, I mean...
well-trained. They got some good gears there. Okay. They're a great team, and they have many layers to their defense. You're
like
not just going to beat them with... And they will make you cry as you peel them back.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I actually really like that. But, you know, the thing is about NiP, they came into this completely different in terms of their training schedule. You think back to DreamHack Winter, they played nothing online. They pretty much just boot camped, focused, trained, and then come into this. They played everything they possibly could. They pulled a Titan, and they, you know, obviously won quite well. And they boot camped for only 5 days this time, and they showed right there that everyone can really step up. Forrest doing a fantastic job. Exist, as you pointed out, really making a lot of great entry kills. And honestly, if you're any of the teams going up against them, I'd be a little bit scared.
Yeah, NiP, that's why I always call NiP the #1 team still, because even when they lost DreamHack, I still felt like they were outplaying Fnatic, and Fnatic really made some individual plays. So,
well, really quickly,
looking forward to these next matches.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Virtus Pro and LGB?
Well, Virtus Pro is a team with so much experience on their side that it's going to be tough for LGB if they don't win the Pistols to win. Again, I talk about Pistols. I think Virtus Pro, if they win the Pistols, are going to take. If they win the majority of Pistols, are going to take this series.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me, Nathan. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone out there did as well. That's going to be it for us. And congratulations to NiP.
Follow me on Twitter. Don't follow this guy. At Jay Gilberto.
There you go.
He doesn't.
I think I'm beating you by like 20,000 followers though, so it's all good.
I don't.
But either way, let's over to Scoots and Cadian because they're going to break down that game.
Yes. All right. Back to you.
Thank you so much, guys. What a phenomenal show. First of all, a big round of applause for Team Dignitas, guys. Come on. That's it. Show your love. Thank you so much. Now, I'm joined by a man who needs no introduction. Get right. How are you feeling right now?
It's amazing feeling right now, and we managed to come to the second finals of the, the EMS One here, and we have been on DreamHack Winter as well, so it's just amazing, and we worked so hard to actually come here where we are today, and there's just one step left for us.
Now, I think it goes without saying that you really did that in pretty dominant fashion. I mean, to take nothing away from your opponents, was that always the plan, to really go that hard?
Say what?
Was it always the plan to kind of just dominate, own like that?
I guess so.
Did you have something special to get you there?
I cannot release information that's secret.
This is secret information. It's something that you're keeping in store. Now, you know that you've taken one step closer to the trophy that's behind you. How does that make you feel?
Amazing. I mean, playing in front of the biggest crowd tomorrow that I ever been playing with or something like that, it's going to be amazing.
Now, of course, we still have one more semi-final today, and that's LGB versus Virtus Pro. What's your prediction?
I don't know. I'm cheering for my Swedish friends, which it's a little bad manner, mostly because we're in Poland and Virtus Pro is here and they are having their home crowd and so on. But I don't know. It seems like a pretty 50-50 match. And who we're playing, I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to play against who we're going to play, pretty much.
Now, of course, you've got the evening before you have to play again. What are you and the guys going to do tonight? What's the plan?
Eat KFC.
Eat KFC. We're not sponsored by KFC, just to make that quite clear. Get right. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and thanks for putting on such a great show. And guys, Poland, put your hands together for the semi-finalists, Ninjas in Pajamas and Get Right. Well, guys, that means only one thing. We are going to be coming back to you very, very soon with the game that a lot of people are really hyped up for right here in the Spodek Arena in Poland, because this is the EMS One Katowice final, and we're going to come up soon with Virtus Pro versus LGB. But for now, I'm going to take you over to a man who needs no introduction. The crowd is already clapping for him. Scott, over to you, buddy.
Oh, Sean. I don't think they're clapping for me, but I'll take it. Again, dominating performance by NiP. They're going to go get some KFC. We had some KFC, thanks to our friend Carmack. We finally got some. Beautiful stuff. And again, we both knew it was going to be NiP's games to lose. I don't think either of us thought, I certainly did not, that it was going to be that one-sided.
No, we didn't think that it would be this one-sided. We believed that it was going to be 2-0 most likely, and I think that we both, not only for the entertainment, but also for the theoretical theory, like that dignitas should have got more.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, quality team, that's unusual. Not to be
really
expected.
Unusual.
And again, NiP, as Get Right said in the interview, they are now in the grand final again of another $250,000 tournament in the last 4 months. So they've already got 50 grand in their pocket, no matter what happens tomorrow. I know he said he doesn't care who he plays, and he's very nervous about playing in that big stadium. I guarantee he's nervous about having to play against Virtus Pro, because that is going to be a very, very hometown crowd.
I think he's nervous about playing Virtus because of the home crowd, but also NiP is kind of... They don't like to play Swedish teams either, you know?
Yeah.
But of course, Virtus Pro looks stronger, but I know that Get Right is also a man who likes to beat the best on the biggest stage. And if you do that against Virtus Pro in Poland, then you do something huge.
Yeah, and having that attitude is what all top competitors need. Like, you don't want easy wins. You want to play the best. So there's never any debate that you then become the best. You know, oh, easy bracket, oh, this or that. It's like you want to beat everybody as much as possible. And so far so good. They have looked in dominating fashion. They've played this game all weekend long so far. They got one more game. Let's do a few highlights. Again, found a couple good ones for a variety of reasons. So we're going to walk through. We're going to start with round number 4.
Yeah, and this round is really interesting for numerous of different reasons. And I would like to go and talk about what's happening in the outside. We talked about this early game, about the Fiflaren and Furus combination, about getting down to exit and so on. And one thing that we need to point out also, that I really need Steel to point out, is Fiflaren's weapon, his equipment in this round. He's sitting on a Glock in the first weapon round. It's not like they can afford a AK, minimum a P250. You can even see Fiflaren sitting on 5,000. I don't really know what the thoughts were behind this move, but I hope it was miscommunication or something. But if we start the clip rolling here, you can see that their goal in this strategy is to reach the exit area, the bottom part of the right map. And yeah, you can see they're coming pretty quick. They force Fetish back with the orb. he thinks that they play the slow way where Ferris is coming to silo. Unfortunately, no. You can see Cajun B nading out. They have kind of a feeling that this is going to happen. Cajun B now is going to rotate towards ramp in 1 second because he knows that this is normally the B split. And the thing what Ferris, if we can slow down a bit, the thing that Ferris and Fiflaren does in like really soon is that they decide to do a sandwich, the burger, whatever you want to call it. They decide to go and force the CT players from ramp down, and then they want the Freiberg, Get Right and Sis combination to crush him from the ramp side through lobby, and the other guys from the long way, from the volcano stairs, whatever you want to call it. And it nearly works out. Unfortunately, I think that the round would have looked different if Fiflaren would have a weapon. He didn't, and you can see they're rotating down now. The sandwich is coming in. Good flashbangs actually from NiP. You can see that Device gets one, Cajun gets one. Now the sandwich is closed. Now they just need to lock one corner each. And yeah, unlucky. But the thing is, I want to compliment NiP for it because the theory about this move was actually really clever. And they nearly caught dignitas off guard.
Yep.
So that is the theory about this. Also, you can see Cajun B with a triple kill. One of the only rounds where they performed like they should.
Yeah, and at this point they're like, okay, we're getting on the board, not too bad, 1-3.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they just really couldn't keep it going.
Yeah.
Next round we're going to jump into is round 7, and this one was an amazing round by Device, but almost a really amazing round by Device. So let's walk through that one.
It was, we had Get Red nearly doing 1-3, we had the incredible and smart move by Device, we had a lot of good individual performances in this round which we can comment on. Also, it has to be said that throughout the period of time that has gone from the first highlight to the second, NiP was dominating. They got their whole map control, they push ramp when they want, they push yard when they want, they do split A, they do split B, they rotate back to lobby. They do kind of what they want in this game, and yeah, the rotation from dignitas was clever, but they simply got out-aimed.
Yep.
So let's watch here. We can just start the clip slowly and we can see. And we can see that people are spreading out. We have the default spread out as CT, Fetish again holding yard passive, watching towards the silo area. And yeah, the smokes is popping from NiP, and they're trading some health points throughout the different key areas of the map, but no entry kills is being done so far. And yeah, the key thing is going to come in 1 second, because you can see they still work a bit on yard, and in any second they want to do like A split. You can see Fiflaren just trying to get some information in exit. You can see Dupree actually closing down Fiflaren, one of the first round where they managed to do this, and that was what I said would be the key. Yep. And yeah, it nearly worked out for them in this round where they're going to win. You can see NiP taking over A. Dupree is the A player from Squiggy. When he gets the kill in exit, they know that they need a guy on A. So fast move by NiP, clever. Now you can see that they're going to get some kills onto the terrorist team, and Get Right is going to be 1-3. I think this is a run. At least you can see that the fire is being dropped. Assist, Get Right with 1, with 2, and now look at Device, health points, 2. He knows the position of Get Right now. Slow down if you can steal. You see this flashbang, look the timing. Straight before the pops, he goes out. Boom, Get Right turns. Nice move. Get Right was waiting so patiently for Device to peek out. And when the last second came where Get Right had to turn around if he didn't want to get blind, Device is too fast at doing it in the correct second. Unfortunately, as you can see in this clip, he didn't have time for the defuse. Yep. But still a nice move.
And even with a kit in his pocket, not enough time. I mean, literally he had like 2 or 3 seconds. And then the last clip we're going to look at is clip 17. Again, Dignitas wins that second pistol round. That's a must-win pistol round for them. And then NiP says, oh, that was cool, but here we come. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
The thing is, it's hard to close down NiP sometimes, no matter if they have AK, rifles. If they just have pistols, it can be difficult. And yeah, as we can see in this round, they are on MX7s and so on. And what we need to point out in this round is the importance of Get Right's position. Okay, in the beginning, they're stacking towards the A push. Not going to happen. Get Right is in like 15 seconds. He's going to rotate a big back to heaven. He's going to shoot a bit kind of with his pistol, at least scout with it, to try and say, hello guys, I have a pistol, come and get me. And he has the Swag 7, which he can use for later. But as you can see, when he's getting spotted out here, he's rotating down to under heaven. He gets into this corner, and the thing is, the windows is not broken, so actually he only has to focus on one angle, which is really clever. He knows that if the window gets broken, he can focus both. But so far, so good. You can see that boosting up, Get Right hears some of this. He calls it to his mates, the rotation is coming, And after that, the device is going to be boosted up to heaven by Fetish. Fetish is rotating under heaven. You can see Sipnik slowly moving away to main area here. They prepare for this split A in this specific round. Now device is in heaven. Fetish comes under the ladder. And now Get Right is going to get him. Misses the first, unfortunately. Gets the second. And yeah, we're going to focus on Ferris now because he's the key now.
Yep.
Gets up the ladder, sprays with the deagle, and look this wonderful shot which is coming. And he misses the first, and then it's going to say boom. Sit down, Cajun. Sit down. Incredible aim by Ferris. Nice follow-up by Fifth Laren, and they win the eco.
Yeah, and again, demoralizing. Like, that is the one you have to, like, you got to start putting it together, and they could not. So, unfortunately, Dignitas goes home.
Yeah.
$22,000 in their pocket, so not a bad first run under the Dignitas banner. Odie and crew should still be very impressed in Dogber with their crew. Obviously, a lot to build on. They're a much better team than they showed today, without a doubt.
For sure. But there can still be no doubt about Dignitas being proud of their lineup, going to the semifinals in this major, as they just picked them up like 1.5 months ago. It's really good, especially when you think back at the DreamHack Invitational, where unfortunately they didn't play up to their standards. People were like judging them a bit, saying because of the substitute with Nico and Cajun, they were like, was that really clever? I think they showed in this tournament what potential they have. Playing against NiP on a stage can be difficult, and unfortunately they didn't manage the task today. Yep,
absolutely. Well, that kind of wraps it up for our first semifinal. Obviously, we said NiP moves forward. They're going to face the winner of Virtus Pro versus LGB, which should be a barn burner of a match. Obviously, stands are going to be packed full of the favorite folks of Poland to cheer on their heroes. 3 of the Golden 5 are with us. Thank you again for joining us. Follow him on Twitter, mouse_Katie. And we're going to take a break, obviously, and we'll come right back with that last semifinal, see who else makes at least 50 grand, and then tomorrow we find out who takes home 100K. Thanks for watching. See you when we get back.